Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Team VRY. And so today we have the Google Pixel 6a and the Nokia X30, two mid-range Android phones that in some ways are pretty similar, but they each come with significant differences. We're going to take a look at them and do some comparisons, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the Google Pixel 6a and the Nokia X30 were both launched this year, and we actually covered both of these phones here on the channel. So if you want to watch those videos, I will drop some links in the description below. Now maybe you are trying to decide between these two phones, so we're going to go over some of their similarities and the advantages of each one. As a disclaimer though, this is of course my personal take on things. With that said, let's get to the video. Now taking a look at both phones, there are some things that the Pixel 6a and the Nokia X30 have in common. They both come at around the same $400 price range, they both have 5G, they both come with plastic and metal designs with an IP67 rating, and both phones come with a clean version of Android. In terms of the user interface, using the Nokia X30 almost feels like using any other Pixel phone. You get the same look and the material use styling on the X30 with very minute differences like the pre-installed fonts and wallpapers. But in general, system navigation is pretty much the same. You also get regular software patches on both phones thanks to Google's monthly Pixel updates and Android One software on the Nokia X30. Now if we were to stop here, this would be a very short video, but a quick look at things does reveal that there are some elements to take into consideration. Let's start off with the advantages that the Nokia X30 has over the Pixel 6a. When it comes to the X30, I think that it wins over the Pixel 6a in terms of display hardware and a few other key specifications. For one, it comes with a larger 6.4-inch display, which features Gorilla Glass Victus and a 90Hz refresh rate, versus the 6.1-inch display and the Gorilla Glass 3 on the Pixel 6a. Now personally, I think one of the main appeals of the 6a was the compact size and display, but unlike its more premium siblings, it doesn't come with a high refresh rate. If screen size and a smooth looking display are your primary needs, then the X30 takes the cake on this one. Both phones also come with in-display fingerprint sensors, but the X30 does come with face unlock, so you get twice the biometric options than you do on the 6a. The Nokia X30 also comes with additional storage and RAM options. With the Pixel 6a, you are stuck with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. On the X30, however, you can get a variant of the phone that comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage. Given the lack of SD card slots on both devices, this is a much welcome option. The Nokia X30 also comes with support for 33-watt fast charging. While it does have a slightly smaller 4200 mAh battery versus the 4410 mAh battery on the Pixel 6a, I'd much prefer the faster charging speeds on the X30 compared to what you get on the Pixel 6 phones. Alright, so with that covered, let's take a look at where the Pixel 6a excels. One of the things that I think the Pixel 6a manages to do better than the X30 is the overall performance and usage. This is thanks to the more powerful Google Tensor chip, which is a flagship grade processor that outshines the entry-level Snapdragon 695 on the X30. Despite the higher refresh rate on the X30, I had a consistently smoother experience on the Pixel 6a. Swiping through my apps, navigating the user interface, as well as playing games felt a lot more fluid on the Google branded device. On the Nokia, unfortunately, there are some times when the interface still stutters a bit during navigation, and some games might take a bit longer to load. Now while you can opt to get the 8GB RAM version instead, the 6a manages to provide an overall faster experience with just 6 gigs of RAM, but then again, a lot of this is because of the faster chipset. Now as for photo quality, this will be a very subjective matter. While the X30 does come with a higher megapixel count, I do prefer the 6a's camera performance. To be honest, the Nokia X30 can get you great shots, but they sometimes tend to be oversaturated with a bluish tint to them. On the other hand, the 6a takes a different approach to saturation and contrast, and I do prefer the way that Google's computational photography handles things. For this one though, I'll let you guys be the judge with these photo comparisons. As for video, the Pixel 6a can record videos at a maximum of 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, and it also comes with gyroelectronic and optical image stabilization, resulting in better video quality. This outshines the Nokia X30, which can only record a maximum of 1080p resolution videos with unimpressive video stabilization. Alright, so another advantage of getting the Pixel 6a is the amount of Pixel exclusive software functionality. Features like the assistant voice typing, voice recorder transcription, call screening, and magic eraser, to name a few, are some of my most used Pixel features, and they really set the Pixel phones apart from other Android phones out there. The 6a also features a dual speaker setup, which provides louder and clearer sound quality compared to the X30's mono speaker, which unfortunately can sound muffled, especially at low volumes. Now, with all that being said, what is the verdict? Well, as I said in the beginning of this video, this will be a very personal take. Overall, I've had a more consistent user experience on the 6a, and its performance, as well as the camera capabilities, are a step above what you get on the Nokia. I also prefer the quote-unquote Pixel flavor of clean Android with all the Google exclusive features, despite some similarities between the two. However, this is not to say that the X30 is terrible. Both are good phones, each designed for different kinds of users, and ultimately it's up to your personal needs and your wallet to decide which one will be better suited for you. Now guys, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that the Nokia X30 is a better device, or would you rather go for the Pixel 6a? If you like this video, don't forget to watch our other content here on Team VRY. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.